When news breaks at Ibrox, it rarely passes quietly, and the latest revelation behind the scenes has left Rangers fans stunned. Supporters pride themselves on their loyalty through the highs and lows, but a recent backroom decision has sparked feelings of frustration and betrayal. With emotions running high, the fallout from this announcement could shape the mood around the club for weeks to come. Let's break this down in today's video, along with all the other Rangers news from the last 24 hours. There is so much to discuss in today's video, so be sure to like the video and subscribe to the channel for daily Rangers content. But first, Russell Martin insists he can handle flack from Rangers fans, but admits he is saddened by abuse from younger supporters. The summer appointment continues to be on a sugary peg, with just one Premiership win from 6, and it came via a stoppage time winner at Livingston. The vast majority of the fan base have made it clear they are opposed to his management, and that has been voiced at matches, even after Max Aaron's late goal on Sunday. Martin has repeatedly insisted he won't quit and expects to be afforded patience by the club's decision makers. And he says fan abuse general doesn't bother him. "I don't really have a feeling on it," said the 39-year-old. "I walked straight down the tunnel on Sunday because I wanted the players to enjoy it. They deserve to enjoy it. They played really well in the first half especially. We deserve to win the game. I know there was a narrative that it was late and Livingston were unlucky, but with all due respect to Livingston, as they worked really hard and were good, we deserve to win the game. I want the players to enjoy it and then people choose to turn their attention to me. I just wish at that point they could enjoy their team winning and the lads can enjoy it a bit more rather than having that energy towards me." However, there is one element of it he finds saddening: when kids are swearing and sticking the middle finger up at him. He added, "The only other thing I find sad is when I see the kids standing next to their dads and sticking their fingers up at me and swearing at me. I don't feel particularly sad about it for me. I just feel like for the cycle to go on and to understand, I'm here. We've made mistakes. There's been some tough moments, but we're giving everything we've got to improve the club." As is Kevin Thelwell, as is Patrick Stewart, as are the owners. And I think when you have so much change, I've said it before, it's not an excuse, but I think it's pretty evident it might take some time. So the criticism aimed at me is fine, it is what it is. I had a lot of fans come up to me in the city and around the place saying actually that to ignore it, that they feel it's gone quite some way over the normal criticism. I've really appreciated that, but the rest of it is what it is. I think they just want to see their team win, mate. So we have to win games of football. But I feel inside the building with the players and staff, they've been amazing. They're so with it. They're so together. You saw that in the celebrations after. The doctor, the physios, the subs, the players who hadn't even played. Nadim's jumping into the crowd. He played 10 minutes. So I enjoyed that. Now, in a huge Rangers betrayal, Rangers are set to appoint the son of sporting director Kevin Thelwell as the club's new head of recruitment. Robbie Thelwell has been head of technical scouting and loan management at English Championship side Norwich City since July 2024. Recruited from Aston Villa, where he operated as a first-team scout, 26-year-old Thelwell also spent 4 years working for Wolverhampton Wanderers between 2016 and 2018-2020, while studying for a degree in sports coaching practice, coinciding with his father's time at the Molineux club as sporting director. An appointment likely to raise eyebrows amongst supporters angered by the retention of manager Russell Martin and the team's league position. Rangers sources say Thelwell attracted interest from Premier League clubs in England and that his appointment marks the conclusion of a thorough recruitment process for a new head of player recruitment. The new arrival is one of several backroom moves expected to be confirmed after tomorrow night's Europa League clash in Graz. As part of a restructuring of the football department, Everton's Nathan Fisher will also move to Scotland as the new head scout at Ibrox. Currently head of emerging talent at the Hill Dickinson Stadium, 36-year-old Fisher is well known to sporting director Thelwell and technical director Dan Purdy. David McGregor has been promoted to the role of men's head kit manager. Currently head of Academy Sports Science, Jamie Ramsden now becomes the new head of performance. Jamie's Monte will join as Data Insights lead this month. With experience from Dundee United, Hudel, and StatsBomb, Monte will be charged with embedding data and intelligence in football decision-making. Before we get into our next story, if you are enjoying today's video and you would like to see more and stay updated with the latest Rangers news, make sure you hit the like button and subscribe to the channel so you never miss a video. Thank you, let's get back into the video. In other news, Rangers' season continues to spiral under Russell Martin, with frustration inside Ibrox now at boiling point. Despite edging past Livingston 2-1, the result has done little to ease the growing fury among supporters who have watched their side stumble to the club's worst league start in 47 years. Martin remains under intense pressure, with large sections of the Rangers fan base openly calling for his dismissal. Chairman Andrew Kavanagh continues to back his manager publicly, but protests at recent home matches against Hibernian and Genk have left no doubt about the mood in the stands. The 1-0 defeat to Genk in the Europa League opener underlined just how toxic the atmosphere has become. More than 12,000 seats were left empty at Ibrox, a stark contrast to the club's reputation for raucous European nights. Instead, the stadium was flat and despondent as Rangers slumped to yet another damaging result. Former Rangers midfielder Derek Ferguson believes the time has come for decisive action, insisting the board can no longer ignore the discontent. Speaking to the media, he said, "Kavanagh and Marath have to come out now because it's dire straits. They need to show bottle and address the fans. I've never seen the fans so despondent. But you know what? I can see the next home game being in front of a half-empty stadium." The conditions were beautiful against Genk, heading into a holiday weekend, and Ibrox was flat. The owners will take this into account, speak to those in the know, and make the only decision to relieve Russell Martin of his duties. Kavanagh, who only became chairman in June, would not have envisaged such a turbulent start to his tenure. His continued loyalty to Martin is increasingly baffling supporters, many of whom feel the relationship between the manager and the fan base is now beyond repair. The pressure will only intensify with two crucial away fixtures before the international break, against Sturm Graz in the Europa League and Falkirk in the Premiership. Anything less than maximum points could leave Kavanagh with little choice but to act, as patience at Ibrox wears thin. Martin's only lifeline is to string together a run of victories, but every setback chips away further at his already fragile position. For Kavanagh, credibility is also on the line, and unless Rangers turn things around quickly, the calls to sack Martin will only grow louder. Rangers now stand at a crossroads, with both the manager's future and the chairman's authority under the microscope. Russell Martin may still have time to salvage his position, but the margin for error has all but disappeared. 2 wins before the international break could buy him breathing space. Anything less, and the decision Andrew Kavanagh has been reluctant to make may soon become unavoidable. But that is all for today's video. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please make sure you hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. We post all the latest Rangers news every single day, so join our fast growing community so you never miss out. Thank you. I'll see you in the next video.